Welcome to the Desert Shave Den. Today we'll be shaving with one of the most iconic legacy brands in wet shaving. Let's get started. Hi everyone, my name is Joseph. Thank you for watching. So today's shave is one that's sort of a long time coming. What I mean by that is it's actually a soap that I received for Christmas. Here you can see Tabac. And I've been using it, man, it's become darn near an everyday soap for me, at least as much as any one soap can be, but it's really just become my go-to. And so today we're just gonna wet my synthetic Razorock brush and get a face lather going, so I'm gonna tub load entirely. So I guess the first thing I should address is my pronunciation. I do not speak German, but from what I can tell, it's, I'm not pretentious about it. Say whatever you want to call it, Tabac, call it Tabac. I'm pronouncing it Tabac. My understanding is that's a little more correct. I read somewhere in an online forum from apparently somebody who claims to be a native German speaker that they do pronounce the second A with a ah sound, like Tabac, but I think they said they kind of balance the emphasis on both syllables. So instead of Tabac with an accent on that second part, it's more balanced. So something perhaps like Tabac, but admittedly saying Tabac sounds a little bit clunky. So I'm just going to call it Tabac. But whether you call it Tabac or Tabac, it's a great soap. And you can see here, it produces just an awesome lather. My understanding is that 2013 or at some point in the past decade or so, they switched from being a tallow base to a vegan base. This is the vegan base. And it's become a benchmark soap for me. I've never used Martin de Condré or, some of these very high-end soaps, but it's just really good stuff. And here you can see I'm using my Merkur 34C, and it's loaded up with a Gillettte Perma-sharp blade. So let's get going with a with the grain pass. This glass tub of Tabac, or a bowl, I'm not sure what you call it, I actually received as a Christmas gift way back in December, and it's just really taken over. It's a nice, I guess it's considered a fougere. I'll get into the scent notes in just a moment, but it's kind of it's right on the packaging. It says established 1959. It's a German company, Maurer and Wirtz. That's my attempt at a German accent. Sorry if I'm wrong. It has just a distinct kind of mid-century soap smell, and I really like it. It's kind of a universal soap. I've paired it with a lot of aftershave splashes. Here, for the purpose of the video, you'll see towards the end, I do pair it with the Tabac aftershave splash, but I've actually gravitated towards pairing it with pretty much just whatever aftershave splash I'm feeling like on any given day, and I do that more often than I'm actually using the Tabac splash. So as far as the brand and my experience with it, I definitely prefer the soap to the splash, but it certainly makes a great classic combo. Just really good residual slickness, really good cushion. It's considering it's actually a pretty hard puck of soap. I don't think it's triple milled. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. But it produces a thick, rich, creamy lather with great residual slickness. I did decide to go with the Merkur just to keep it mostly German shave, if you can say. I know my brush has the Italian flag on it, but what can you do? So after the first pass, everything's feeling good. And after my last shave, my shave out at Usury mountain park out in the desert where I only did 2 passes with my Gillette Super Speed Vintage razor, I'm actually starting, especially with a sharper blade, I'm starting to just embrace and try to enjoy a 2-pass shave. Now, today I will still do a touch-up on the cheeks, which is before the final rinse, so it's kind of 2 passes. But I've found that instead of trying to pursue BBS while you're in the middle of a shave, while you've got the warm water kind of drawing all the blood out onto your face and poking out every little hair, if you just do 2 passes, get it relatively smooth, and once the skin calms down after the cold water rinse, after toweling off, and after the splash, and just give it a little bit of time, even just 20 or 30 minutes, you'll find your shave was actually a lot smoother than you realized. I don't know about you, but I'm really enjoying that. So let's talk about the scent just a little bit here. So apparently it is a fougere, and it has notes of, it has quite a wide range of notes. It has things like aldehydes, lavender, neroli, lemon, bergamot, middle notes of carnation, sandalwood, pine tree needles, rose, jasmine, and orris root. Oh, and here you have some great audible feedback. I have been using a little more of a buffing technique around my chin rather than just trying to get it on one fell swoop in each side, and it seems to be same result without the risk of nicking. And to finish up the notes for Tabac, it's tobacco. The base notes are tobacco, musk, oak moss, amber, tonka bean, and vanilla. So it's quite a complex aromatic fougere. It's kind of a cliche, but it does kind of have that like mid-century like grandfather scent. So even though it's a fougere, it is aromatic. It's very fresh. It has a little bit of like a old man vibe. Maybe not actually elderly man, but perhaps something you would associate like, oh, that's something my grandfather would wear, or something like that. I really like it just because I tend to gravitate towards classical or classic scents, things that are timeless. But it's not. I wouldn't, even though it's a fougere, I wouldn't really call it a green scent. It's not even floral. Maybe it's a little more woody and tobacco. I wouldn't call it musky, but it has just. I don't know, it's hard to describe. I know that's a cop-out, but... Oh, and here you can see, I'm not even rinsing yet. I'm just going to do a quick cleanup on my cheeks, and I'm going to call it good. But I really like the scent. And it's unique. Like I said, it's a universal soap. You can enjoy the scent of the soap while you're shaving, but you can pair it with any aftershave splash. And here just using light buffing strokes when I'm going against the grain. Now I'm sure I'll run out of time, so I'll start talking about it now. The splash, like I said, I don't like the splash as much as I like the soap. As far as the actual ingredients, it's pretty average. I would say it's got a little more skin stuff than just straight Clubman, which immediately evaporates. And yeah, this is a very smooth 2-pass shave. 2 passes plus a cheek touch-up. Now you'll see the bottle in just a second here as I towel off. It's an iconic bottle. This one was also meant to be a Christmas gift. For whatever reason, I was given this gigantic size that will probably last forever, but the company that shipped it to the gift giver, who was giving it to me, did a poor job, and you can see they broke the lid there. Fortunately, it still screws on, and you can see it actually supports weight, but that's kind of a bummer because it's just a very kind of iconic mid-century modern bottle. And you can see the bottle's almost as big as my head. I mean, you can throw it like a football. So the splash is good. As much as I like the fragrance, I tend to still pair Tabac soap with just anything else, maybe one of my Barrister and Man splashes. But every now and then, when I'm really feeling old school, I'll wear the whole thing, including the splash, and I do like it. But it's good stuff, and I think it's something every wet shaver should try at least once, both the soap and the splash. So that's the shave. Once again, my name is Joseph. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your viewership. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Be sure to comment, like, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up button, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to suggest for a new video. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.